Okay, so I ran out of video time on that last one. Anyway, what I do is I'll put 98 in this corner, and then I circle it, and that's the depth when you're in the exam room. I put him in the bottom corner. He's always told me that he has a problem with that because it needs to be right where the 98 is, but he's never really docked me for that. So I just put the depth in the lower corner. So you need every 2 inches, and that's your every 2 inches. Okay, so moving on. As far as traffic lanes and disposal areas go, let me just move this chart out of the way. Okay, so on this chart we've got a restricted area, and basically I do the same thing in my triangle now. Sorry about that. Okay, so on my restricted area, basically I do the same thing as I'll do an up and over, up, and then I'll do over, and get the middle of my restricted area. All this I kind of start by laying my chart on top of the other, my practice chart on top of the other one, and that's kind of how I gauge a lot of things. So when I lay it down, that's when I'll draw my lines, my base lines. I'll section them out A, B, C, and D. And then, you know, on my piece of paper, I'll section my paper out too. I'll do an A, and then I'll do flashing green, 4 seconds, and then I draw a line, and then I'll do B, and then I'll do flashing red, 6 seconds, and so on, and then I'll do a C, and then I'll do a D. And that's kind of how I mentally put it into sections on a piece of paper. But eventually I'll do away with this whole A, B, and C, and I'll just have one line of my aids, and then I'll have one line of my up and overs. And once I got those, basically besides the traffic lanes and my my shallow waters and my cable areas, I pretty much got everything, as long as I can memorize all these, and I kind of know where my traffic lanes are and my disposals and my precautionary zones are. I'm almost there. I've just got to fine-tune my traffic lanes and figure out how I'm going to do those. That's kind of a little harder. Sometimes I'll use the up and over. Sometimes I'll go around this and measure, you know, from here to here is probably, say, 20 millimeters, and then from here to here is another 16, and you know what I mean? So this one's been a bitch for me. I mean, it's got a lot of shit on it, and it's probably the hardest one, so it's taken me quite a while to do this one, but I'm still not ready. But I haven't really been cracking at it like I was the other ones. So anyway, you know, this is what he's going to do. He's going to lay his over yours and figure out, they've got to be exact. I mean, I know you guys have both done at least one, but for others out there, he's going to lay his chart, your chart, over the top of his, and they've got to touch. So anyway, that's about it. And then the shoals, I kind of fudge those, you know. You know, in close there's green along the coast, and then you just got to remember that these are a little fatter, and then they get skinnier for the shallow water. But yeah, if you guys got any other questions, let me know, and I'll try and help you out there. Okay, I gotta get to bed, so there you go. Catch you later.